If you wanna stay with me, if you wanna try, maybe you could be with me, but only for the night. And I'll leave the window open, baby. Leave my key outside the door. We don't need to tell nobody, but I think I'm ready to belong. Only for the night. If you wanna stay with me, if you wanna try, maybe you could be with me, but only for the night. And I'll leave the window open, baby. Leave my key outside the door. We don't need to tell nobody, but I think I'm ready to
Hello, everyone. Hmm. Hold on a bit. Let's see here. My. Hmm. It turns out I can hear myself, and as lovely as that is, I'd rather not. Right. We're gonna just try and figure something out real quick, and then we can get started on the stream. Hmm. Oh wait, you know what? I can handle it. I can handle it. It's fine. Or not. This is kind of cringy. Just a just a moment, friends. I have to sort out some stuff. It's got to do with the program I've obviously left open, and it's making my mic receive more than it should. So I will try my best to get back to you guys. In the meantime, I'm gonna have to be quite. I'm gonna have to be silent because I don't want to hear this nonsense. Sorry. Testing, testing. All right, I guess it's gone. All right. Now, welcome everybody, or whomever is joining in. Let's see here. Yes. Just to let you guys know that tonight was supposed to be a once human playthrough with me and Sniper. We were supposed to play once human tonight, but unfortunately, in about an hour, the servers are going to be offline because they're going to be doing some maintenance and they're going to be doing some hot fixes plus some additions that will be added to the game to make it a whole lot more fun, a lot user friendly, and it will be most streaming platforms friendly as well. Until then, it's uh, it's gonna be offline until midnight my time. It's only when I finish my stream will they come back online. So there's that. Um, it is. It's a shame, but we can't avoid this kind of thing. Sometimes we have to make change plans and all, but you know, with with me still having Dragon Age and such, it's fine. Now, on today's verse is from Matthew 5 verse 4, which reads, "Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted." Now we all experience a stage in our lives where we can't help but mourn for others. A passing family member, a beloved pet, whatever have you. We all experience a stage of mourning, and it's unpleasant. Make no mistake, it's unpleasant. But for believers and for those who are trying to believe, you will be comforted in no time when you realize that those who have passed on have gone to a better place. They're no longer going to be troubled by the ways of this world. They're no longer going to be tested. Because the life of a Christian is all about being tested. Trial after trial after trial, you will be tested. And when you eventually pass on, well, then your is finished, and you can only hope for Judgment Day to come sooner than later. But this is about mourning. Let it be known that anybody whom you've lost, they are in a better place now. They've stopped suffering. It is over, but but they're not lost. They are in a much better place. And you will be comforted in knowing that the knowledge that that is the case with them. Of course, it still hurts, of course, man. It still hurts. In fact, my mother lost her mother around 11 years ago. Yeah, it's 11 years ago. And it still hurts for her. So I can only hope that the pain will lessen each and every time she gets reminded of that date. And I just hope for my mother's overall well-being to be increased as time goes by. With that, amen. Now, yesterday, hmm, now what happened? I don't see any sounds. Hmm, I might have to. uh, go out and come back in again with this game. Apologies, friends. Whom apologies, friends, but yeah, it seems the scuff bug doesn't want to leave me alone. While we are waiting, I tried my hand at Once Human. It's quite a fun game. The whole idea of running around in I'm guessing a post-apocalyptic world. I mean, everything seems stable and all, but people have been SCP'd. If yeah, that's the right cause I like to think. Or they are. It's just the world's gone wacky, and then you're fighting SCP level monsters in there. But from what some people have shown in their servers that they play on, people are going to the extreme when it comes to like house building. It's crazy. Um, like one guy I saw, he had like turrets around every corner of his building, and he explained that it's best to have them in the corner areas of your building because the um cone area of their attack range will will favor the building structure. Not to mention the weapons, going from a crossbow in the beginning of the game all the way to a 50 caliber sniper rifle. Sounds like a dream. I mean, if you were to uh, put it in the sense that, yeah, you wouldn't mind if the world ended and then that was going to be your lifestyle from then on in. But imagine the self-sufficiency you have to amp up. All right, this is taking longer than it's supposed to. Just a moment. And after running around for some time last night, trying to find the way into the Salasana temple or whatever it's called, found out that the one place to the right where you walk in and there is a barrier, you can smash it down. Okay, it's deciding to be a little difficult. Oh, and also, yeah, goodbye. Um, Satisfactory has now been launched as a finished game. That means that anything and everything new that they will put in one day, it will either be like a DLC or if it's going to be like an added piece because of this and because of that, it's a hot fix and it should not like affect our saves in a major way because tell you what, I hate early access games. They suck. I just don't like them. There was a lovely time when there was a lovely time when you got a finished game on a disc. You put it into your. There we go. Okay, so just a game restart is all that was required. Yeah, and there you go. The game's yours. It's yours. Have fun. Good night. nowadays, man. Nowadays. Right. And I noticed in my previous streams that the color was a bit darker than it was supposed to. Maybe the gamma was not high enough. You guys tell me, what do you think? Ah, Sniper! Hey, welcome! How you doing? I mean, you know, since our last chat. Oh, I'm well, man. Had a few technical difficulties when entering stream, but I'm fine. The scuff bug has got me good lately. The last shard in this whole damn desert.
I'm afraid. It wants us to be afraid.
Feeling at the door. It's gone now.
An enchantment to keep people out, perhaps.
Explains why the miners left this place alone.
Yes, it's a shame we couldn't play Once Human tonight, Sniper. But from what you've shown me, we can expect a lot of good things from it in the next time it's available. So there's that. I'm glad, because already I like the game as it is, and if they're going to improve it, I can only just wait and see.
Did that hurt?
Whatever it was, I feel fine.
Whatever magic rests here, it was drawn straight to you. It's left you unharmed.
If it wasn't a trap, what was it?
Reward for completing a ritual, perhaps?
Valued insight of a master magician. Yeah, I was just mentioning as well how Satisfactory has changed since now it's become a full game. Like, no more early access bullcrap to follow with this. And it's just so refreshing to see the changes that once plagued it to be a little insufferable. Like, you no longer have to hold down the damn mouse button in order to craft something. You can just tap space on it when you're trying to craft a piece of a resource, and it will automatically continue. That in my book is sweet. We're going into chamber after chamber after chamber. Oh boy. Come on. Who knows? Maybe I will be able to build myself my own mega factory. In that beautiful neon purple I love so much. The kind that shows up when it's just close to, well, when it's sundown. Oh, which, yeah. Well, best to do it when I'm finished with this guy. Cole, we could use your help, and no, not, coleslaw. Little spirit boy that I got from my head. Yeah. While the thought is still fresh in my mind. There we go. It's about time I gave you that kind of attention, eh? Plus, we gotta support each other about these kinds of things. Now, what can we get rid of and what can we use? Two-handed weapon? How's it looking for Iron Bull? This is better than what Iron Bull's got. You're welcome, Sniper. Okay, then we just destroy a Dwarven Rock Crusher because that thing has been with me for far too long. uh, what else? What else? What else? That case, no. Well, let's find out with everybody else. I think anything below like 60 we can get rid of in terms of um, defense. Enchanticota wanna. Hmm. Yeah, Enchanticota can go as well. Yeah, if Total Biscuit was able to defeat cancer, which let us be honest, people, it's a monster of a disease. if he was able to defeat cancer, we probably would early access status games would never see the light of day. You either finish a game or you don't get it started at all. It's actually what led to the first Space Marine game to be as successful as it was. Enhanced Barrier Ring. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Uh, any Amulet of Aggression? Yeah, sure. Very few people do ever come back from a battle with cancer. And those that do, well, warriors, my friends, and those who fall, well, they gave their best shot. Who here needs a mace? I want to try and keep that. Can get rid of that. Anything from here on out really is just a better option. Magnetic. Keep a fire staff. Yeah. Or this one. Because she's broken through, but she's a level, Autumn's level is 4. Yeah, then she takes this instead. Then these two can go. Uh, hmm. Iron Bull. Hmm. Guess that's it for now. Yeah, we can only do that at crafting tables. Told Biscuit actually also said once that early access was just like a cheat way for game developers to like tiptoe around what to make for us instead of just trying to bring out nothing but their best. They're now going to just work a way around what could have been flops to begin with. But that's what makes great games, right? Flowing ancient script is obscure at first, but slowly forms. May the path bestow the favor thou hast earned. For a moment there's an image of figures kneeling in meditation, a bright light envelops them, then it fades. Probably another schematic that is for me.
We'll need more shards.
What about this one thing? Of course. Shards of what?
endlessly.
Wow, that was mean. Yeah, so turns out those shards are meant for something. So, are there any more shards here in this world? Don't think so. The fellow Meyer doesn't look like it. Well, that's all right, Sniper. Glad that you got. Glad that you came back. Storm Coast. Shards of the coast. Yeah. So over here. Okay. Yeah. Really? If PC did an update, you mean like Microsoft? Yeah, Microsoft will update the systems even if the world is in peril. Screw the rest of the world. We have to update our software so that it can be just a tad tiny bit better than what it was before and cause some inconvenience to you still in the long run. Yeah. So, Microsoft. A friend of mine tells me that Linux is better in terms that,
One by one they follow me, laughing, drowning in the sea. The rest of the poem is sad.
yeah. A friend of mine told me that Linux is better because of its friendly user interface capabilities. Plus, it also has got better updating um, times than Microsoft, where Microsoft will just do it out of your own inconvenience. But that's him. That's what he says. I'm not sure. Not sure if it's any true or what, but I'm sticking with what I first bought. Maybe I ought to head to Haven after I've collected all these shards, and add some upgrades to our equipment. When it comes to game critics, another one that has helped gaming to an extent, but not as effective as Total Biscuit, was is Angry Joe. I mean, Yeah, he's a little comical. He's a little ridiculous sometimes, but he gets the point across. I believe it was in 2011 when I first saw him, and he first thing I saw was like the top 10 worst games of 2011. And by far, still go back and forth to watching those videos. And yeah, I'm tempted to try it for myself, but I'm scared I will be mentally scarred. One game called Mind Jack. Say that it's incredibly terrible, almost as if they intentionally made it that terrible. But I also loved his. I think my favorite review of his games is the Grand Theft Auto 5 uh, review. You check out one of those little power wheels, like those miniature cars, toy cars or whatever, acting out as if, yeah, it's funny. Plus, the guy's a big Superman fan, right? But he corresponds more to the Red Lantern core from DC Universe. Of course, what other Red Lantern core is there? Where is it? Where's the other one? Or are you telling me that there is more to... Probably there's more to explore. Try around here, see what it says. You know, compared to most streamers, I was actually who started out with mostly PNG models. I'm pretty lucky that I was able to start with a 3D model to begin with. But then that's because mean, Vroid is there to it's there for everybody, and whoever is willing to go any deeper into customizing their character, well, then there you go. Now, what is going on here? I'm gonna have to go way further up the coast. Yeah, going to chest deep water and then you get, then it's considered drowning. How's that? Huh. Much better than Sonic, I think it was Sonic Boom, where if you go into knee deep water, then you lose 100 rings in total. Yep, more coast to explore.
What an excellent place to be murdered and left in a dank hole.
Yeah, milady, it's not as gracious as like being murdered in a silk velvet smooth blanket in a king size bed in a penthouse. Not as luxurious as that. Yeah, Cole. Yeah, that's him. Guess he's stuck in phase mode or something. Just need 2 more shards and then I'm good. At least for this area. What am I missing? Maybe need to explore a bit more up that coast. Yeah, it looks like Cole is stuck in permanent phase mode. Or I've collected all the shards here. I just need to seek elsewhere. Alright. Let's go to Haven. Do those upgrades I mentioned, hopefully. And also, to, if possible, empty more of my pockets so there's more space. Decided not to have coffee here tonight. One, because I had some before the stream, so I'm pretty much okay. And so that when the stream comes to an end, I am right for bed, no matter what. I mean, coffee doesn't play that much of a role when it comes to either I'll sleep or not. It's just rather not have something that gives me like a little bit of a buzz or fix for bed. Okay. Hmm. You call that thing a mace? It looks like you poke something you poke the fire with. Yes, this is a good time to give the ones that are off the team at the moment decent weapons. Varric, no. Bull, no, he's good. I'm perfectly fine. Level 14. Damn it. This is good for when she needs to use it. Nothing for her. Nothing for him either. So let's check the armors. Vivian, no, no, yeah, basically useless. We're not. Superb spelt of, yeah. Think because she's with us, she should have this instead. Hmm. Rogues only. coal. He gets to have it. And this belt of health. And no spirit, no amulets. Mhm. Okay. Anything for her? No, it's only for staffs. No staff, no grips. Okay. Black wool, nothing. Coal, nothing. Vivian, Solus, Varric. Wait, Varric? Nah, she's good with what she's got. Right. We just try and sell some stuff. Keep all the ones that are a little too high of a level to have at the moment. Hmm. Right. Let's see if there's any shards around here. Oh yeah, that's right. The war room should be available then. Meaning my companions can go and do more tasks for me.
Greetings.
You're in charge of Vivienne as well. Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter. And my miners appreciate your business.
Right. It's actually... Why? I need 4 points. Okay, fine. I'll wait until I rack up some more Inquisition perks. Jar of Bees grenade recipe. How do you like that? Hmm. Great. Improve stability. Great. However, wishes to convey our deepest sympathies of the death of Divine Justina the Fifth. The Most Holy was incomparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace, and we had high hopes that her conclave would succeed. We will hold a vigil and however, and yes, okay, cool. Hmm. An honor
All right.
guard. You'll be back in 10 minutes. Black Emporium. Voices on the wind speak. Of a new power abroad in the world. Inquisition, they whisper, an ancient name restored. A memory rekindled and transformed into a blaze of hope. I hear the whispers and summon the fires of the Inquisition. Here in the depths beneath the city of chains, countless mysteries hide in shadow and anticipation of the light. Come, the Black Emporium waits. Xenon, the antiquarian must spend his days composing melodramatic invitations to his establishment. Yeah, you'll need passage across the waking seas of Corol. That is easily arranged. Alright. Yeah, let's venture forth. Right. Now, who we're taking? Well, I'm quite happy with Cole, Vivian, and Iron Bull. Let's venture on. Huh.
You may pet the tiny bear, but be gentle. A Magister miniaturized him specially at great cost.
What am I?
The answers to Chauncey.
I see. Black Emporium is just another place to visit if I want special materials and such. I see. Hmm. At least this time now it gives me some time, a chance to, like, properly handle my Inquisition. Whereas last time, I rushed about it half-hassedly. Didn't really know what I was doing. I have to play in a bit of Baldur's Gate. Yeah, this is cakewalk. Just have to be careful with my decisions, is all.
Come to me, child. And the Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin. And my miners.
Chancellor Roderick came to speak with me. Could you try not to antagonize him?
If I offend the man so easily,
I got a
perhaps
letter
he
from
should
my
try
editor in
leaving me alone.
Corkwall today. She tells me that hard in Hightown 3, the punching appeared in print from an anti-ven printer a couple of weeks ago. I'll give you a moment to contemplate the horror that is that title. Guild looked for an author a couple of years back. The best they could find, after spending a couple of hundred gold, was that Peril Bellenforth is a pen name. I could have told them that for free. Got content. Okay.
Let's see
Liliana,
what we have.
go forth. Negotiate the Hasmond's Templars. We've sent word of the events. Okay. We need Josephine for this.
At your service.
There we go. Now, let's see what else we can do. Guys want to know what death battle which death battle was something that nobody asked, well, technically nobody thought of asking, but eventually got. Death battle between Dracula from Castlevania versus Ganondorf. Whew. Gotta say, it was like
Nothing to report, sir.
the battle of the fiends. I swear, I'm hearing my brother laugh in the background, and every day he's getting closer and closer to sounding like Fred Flintstone when he laughs.
Word for you.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
Well, what do you know? We already have those.
Word for you.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Nug skin. That's a nug. So you telling me I have to kill these little buggers? I don't wanna, but I have to. I'm so sorry, little guy. I do not know what that thing up there is for, but who cares? I so look forward to the day I move to my own place, wherever it may be, either an apartment or a house, whatever. Just can't come here any sooner.
Nothing to report, sir.
We'll wait for plenty of other people to be finished with their tasks before I head off to them. Doesn't make sense. They send. There's all this desert, and they only like make you be able to explore only like a small percentage of it. Probably it is below. Lately I've been getting like posts on Instagram. It knows me out to be a nostalgic fool. How that yeah, you're rich in 1985 and you get to choose which penthouse apartment color is right for you, and it like shows you blue, velvet, pink, white. And I say yes. Sorry, little guy. I don't like killing nugs, but I need them. Oh, that's just not fair. Make me kill the little rabbits and then you hide their little loot piles all the way on top? No, 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 no. We just wait for Vivian to get up here. Oh yeah, like I was supposed to know where this place was. But whatever, my explorative nature has led me to find it in the end, so yeah. Rich in 1985. Can any of you guys imagine that? Rich, like say 50 million dollars rich. Does that still count for anything in this time? Or 50 million then? Be like too low or something. I think I'm gonna have to go for the breach this time. Because I'm not gonna get anywhere unless I'm gonna keep on doing more quests at Haven and the War Room. Maybe that's what's needed to be done.
I hope the Templars are able to seal the breach. You don't trust
My creator judge me whole.
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Rennie Corbin. And my miners appreciate...
Eh. Hmm. She's still busy. Okay. Renting the current fight for succession in Lodz, which has been without a direct ruler since Duke Ramash died early in the Orlesian Civil War. Hmm. The duchy will go to one of the three members, blah blah blah. Either it could become a valuable ally to the Inquisition. send her.
Let's see what we have.
As I understand, you were the military commander for the Inquisition's venture to Thurenfall Redoubt. The safety of the non-combatants who lent their influence to your organization was therefore your responsibility. My brother Leontine Ponteval lost his life in that debacle. I call upon you as a man of supposed honor to answer for his death in a duel to be fought in Val Rayo at dawn in 1 week's time. Yeah, sure.
To work?
Wait a minute, how long is this going to take? An hour? And so is that. Letter addressed to Vivian lies open on the table. The note has been added to the top, which reads, Josephine, darling, you should take care of this. My dearest Vivian, you cannot have heard the shocking allegations against the Inquisition, or surely you would never have been seen with them. Allow me as a friend to open your eyes. People are saying that the divine Justina is indeed alive, but the Inquisition, her closest advisors and most trusted servants, have orchestrated all the chaos on her orders. That it was Seeker, Pentagast, and Sister Nightingale who sabotaged the Conclave in order to eliminate the opposition within the Chantry and cut off the heads of the Mage Rebellion and Templars in a single stroke. To save your own reputation, you must escape the acquaintance immediately. I think Josephine will do a better job. Sigil of the Nug. There we go.
The elite of the Templars are ready, Herald. Be certain you are prepared for the assault on the breach. We cannot know how you will be affected.
Right. Let's just get this over with, friends.
Templars! Focus past the Herald. Let his will draw from you. You did it.
Or did I? That couldn't have been all there was to it, right? I mean, I played this game before, but I mean, yeah.
Solus confirms the heavens are scarred but calm. The breach is sealed. We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your heroism has spread.
You know how many were involved. Luck put me at the center.
A strange kind of luck. I'm not sure if we need more or less. But you're right. This was a victory of Alliance. One of the few in recent memory. With the breach closed, that alliance will need new focus.
Forces approaching! To arms!
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember now.
What the... We must get to the gates.
Enemies just come running down.
What threat could the ground hold? You've already conquered the sky.
I'll help here. You get to Cullen. He'll know what we can do.
Cullen?
One watchguard reporting. It's a massive force, the bulk over the mountain.
Under what banner?
None.
None?
If someone could open this, I'd appreciate it.
I'm here to warn you. Fashionably late, I'm afraid. Might exhausted. Don't mind me. There you are. I came to tell you what happened with the mages at Redcliffe. You're not going to like it. They are under the command of the Venatori, in service to something called the Elder One. The woman is Calpurnia. She commands the Venatori. That, the Elder One. They were already marching on Haven. I risked my life to get here first.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
Haven is no fortress. If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle. Get out there and hit that force. Use everything you can.
Soldiers, gather the villagers! Fortify and watch for advanced forces! Inquisition! With the Herald! For your life! For all of us!
Right.
Almost ready. Keep them off us.
Now we just have to pin the tricky show, okay. Oh, really? You ran all the way to the lake. Jeez.
Scented and clear! Fire! They felt that. We'll reload. You get to the other trebuchet. It isn't firing.
Right.
This way. We must get this trebuchet firing. More incoming. Keep them off the trebuchet. We've got time. Through the trebuchet. Start firing.
Cause an avalanche. That's a good idea.
A hasty retreat would be in order.
Everyone
Yep.
to the gates.
Just grabbing essentials.
One knife.
Basically a dragon.
Move it. Move it. Move it. Move it. We need everyone back to the chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast.
At this point, just make them work for it.
Alright.
Let's grab people on the way.
this is gonna take forever.
Good work, Harold. Protect the Chantry.
I do remember struggling at this point. Maybe because I did rush it last time.
Another death, dear.
You hear that? Survivors!
Harold, what's happening? Baker, thank you. Thank you.
Another death, dear.
Let's have it, Savinta.
brave man. He stood against a Venatori.
Briefly, I am no Templar.
Herald, our position is not good. That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us. There has been no communication, no demands. Only advance after advance.
There was no bargaining with the mages either. This Elder One takes what it wants. From what I gathered in Redcliffe, it marched all of this way to take your herald.
How do I stop him?
I don't care what he wants. How do I stop him?
Trust me, that is not information I would keep to myself. And such a promising start with the landslide. If only trebuchets remained an option.
They are, if we turn the last of them to the mountains above us.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we bury Haven.
This is not survivable now. The only choice left is how spitefully we end this.
Well, that's not acceptable. I didn't race here only to have you drop rocks on my head.
Should we submit? Let him kill us?
Dying is typically a last resort, not first. For a Templar, you think like a blood mage.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it was there unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
If that thing is here for me, I'll make him fight for it.
And when the mountain falls, what about you?
Perhaps you can surprise the Elder One.
Inquisition! Follow Chancellor Roderick through the Chantry. Move!
Herald, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line. If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
Prince, I'll be right back. I'm just been asked to go help with something very quickly. I promise I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Yes. Sorry. Family needed some help with a few things.
You see me? You will see me!
Rather deal with them now than get interrupted every 2 seconds trying to work the trebuchet.
If you are committed to this action, we must aim the siege engine.
Mind keeping them busy, friends? Nah, I have to deal with them as well. I wonder if I'll ever be eligible to appear on Academy. sector for Demon Russ, yeah. And the Empress speech device. These guys are just as bad as orcs. They were giving me a moment's peace to try and aim this right. Fiona. I'm guessing Fiona is the woman in charge of it all. Why not even ask me? Of course I want to pick it all up. So close. So close. Come on.
Move! Now! Enough! Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken, no more. Whatever you are, I'm not afraid. Words mortals often hurl at the darkness. Once they were mine, they are always lies. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus. You will kneel.
You'll get nothing out of me.
You will resist. You will always resist. It matters not. I am here to anchor. The process of removing it begins now. It is your fault, Herald. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose.
Well, you're just crappy planners.
I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens. And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gall find certainty where there is none. For you, the certainty that I would always come for it. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion Wither to Winter and correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty.
Or you were so unworthy that you just couldn't fathom it.
The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
You expect me to fight. But that's not why I kept you talking. Enjoy your victory. Here's your prize!
Even against the force of nature, you must. Hmm. Yeah, 9th of September. Darth Vader, Mufasa, and many other inspired characters have lost a voice. Mostly two, if you're counting just them both, but yeah. Find a way forward. Just seeing a picture on my Facebook feed where it like shows Darth Vader crying. Yeah, kinda, man. I'm sure every Star Wars fan feels that way. And to all Lion King fans, or the ones that grew up with the original one, we all feel like Simba then. You've gained Mark of the Rift, a focus-based ability. Mark of the Rift causes massive damage, can even kill some enemies instantly. Mark of the Rift is focus-based ability. Blah blah. Yeah. Okay, right here. Lord knows that would have been a more helpful ability in previous battles, especially against rifts. Right. I'm just to walk in this blizzard as long as possible. always took the Kunari as half dragons, but they're bull people. They're their own race. They're not half of anything. Hmm. Gravity. Ah, I see. If Ochaka from My Hero Academia was a villain, to have the power of anti-gravity at your beck and call.
Numbers. Recent.
There! It's him!
Thank the Maker!
Well, how long that was gonna be. I really remember that part.
What would you have me tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're hobbled.
I can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Should help plan.
They're arguing about what we do next. I need to be there.
Another heated voice won't help. Even yours. Perhaps especially yours. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen him return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
Ah.
Perhaps I was meant for this, but that didn't help at Haven. I want to believe Andraste is with me, but doubt is everywhere.
Hmm.
Shadows fall and hope has fled. Still your heart, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come. The shepherd's lost, and his home is far. Keep to the stars,
think I got a song for Guppy to sing. Back to all of her and all of her friends, including myself.
Faith is made stronger by facing doubt. Untested, it is nothing.
It's true.
A word.
And boy, was my faith tested many times. Still is, actually.
A wise woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause. Or fracture it. The orb Corypheus carried, the power he used against you, it is elven. Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. I do not yet know how Corypheus survived, nor am I certain how people will react when they learn of the orb's origin.
This whole mess is confusing. I can see how elves might be an easy target.
History would agree, but there are steps we can take to prevent such a distraction.
Yeah. He who does not learn from history is doomed to repeat its mistakes.
By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide. There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
My care Morin. No longer shouting.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, It will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
Wanted the
He
anchor.
came for this, and now it's useless to him, so he wants me dead. That's it.
The anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did, and we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader, the one who has already been leading it. You.
My faith is
I
rewarded.
have tried to serve faithfully, to understand the burden I was meant to carry.
That is always a struggle.
You're not sure about this?
There's no faith without doubt, yet I believe this is the only path before us. There would be no Inquisition without you. How it will serve, how you lead, that must be yours to decide.
The Blade of the Inquisition. Obviously, I'll pick this one.
I will restore what Corypheus could never destroy. I am but a servant of the light. The Inquisition belongs to the faithful.
Wherever you lead us. Have our people been told?
They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor!
Sweet. A whole fort. Plenty of work.
This is where it begins.
A lot of work to do.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Someone out there must know something about Corypheus.
Unless they saw him on the field, most will not believe he even exists.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. When you were at Therenfall, you uncovered a plot to kill Empress Celine.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he's growing. The Envy Demon gloated about a massive force of demons.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. He's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. He can help.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Let's do all.
We stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
No doubt.
This is the Inquisition. A dusty old ruin filled with battered soldiers.
If you shut your mouth and open your eyes, you'd see that the Inquisition is our one hope.
Undercroft.
What can I make?
I like this. See if we can upgrade some potions. I thought I would have more than that.
A nice simple play. Can't go wrong.
This will. I'll take it. Vivian's got the strongest. Iron Bull. Yeah. Sarah. There we go. And all that just for something much weaker. But probably will go great for somebody else. It's only for my usage, huh? 137. Wait a minute. What is the level of my current weapon? It's way too high for me to risk precious materials on that.
It's a bit cold in here, don't you think?
We are in the mountains.
I'm more concerned about everything scattering whenever there's a draft.
Hmm.
Any word?
Nothing yet.
Challenge Carolina's husband to a duel in response. Yeah, yeah. Soiree. Hope to see you at the summer cottage for our picnic luncheon next month. Do not fret about the ghastly things said about your associates. Blah blah blah. Mm, Cool.
Let's see what we have.
Connections. New area unlocked. Lovely. Yeah, let's venture forth. Okay, Cole is out of action for some reason. So, her, him, and yeah, we'll take Sarah. Yeah. Well, went better than I thought. I mean, I didn't die lots of times. Not like compared to last time, where I just kept dying every time I faced against soldiers.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Allow me to introduce Professor Bram Kenrick. He's the reason we're out here.
Hmm.
A pleasure to meet you, Your Worship.
Professor Kenrid teaches at the University of Orlais.
I came on an exchange program from Starkhaven. While in Val Royeaux, I've found something incredible. After 800 years, we may be able to determine the final resting place of the last Inquisitor.
The texts say that Inquisitor Emeridon was a dragon hunter who vanished on his last expedition.
Yes, precisely. I see you've read Lautrec's Precursors to the Chantry. Inquisitor Emeridon stepped down shortly before the Nevarran Accord brought the Seekers of Truth into the Chantry. He hunted demons, dragons, and dangerous apostates in a time before Templars even existed.
I'm all for history if it means tracking down the equipment of a famous demon hunter.
If the last Inquisitor has been missing for 800 years, it's only fitting that today's Inquisition helped find him.
Your scouts have gathered artifacts from the area. They may help us discover what Inquisitor Emeridon was doing.
I have news as well. We've encountered hostile Avar to the north. They call themselves the Jaws of Hakon. There's also an Avar hold to the east. Unlike the Jaws of Hakon, they've been friendly so far.
The Jaws of Hakon?
They're hostile Avar who attack any Inquisition agents or researchers who get close. We've sent soldiers for defense, but the Hakonites are cunning, merciless, and know the basin better than we do. I'm afraid our men will not be able to hold out long.
I should go.
Goodbye, then.
Is she?
Scout Harding has an impressive team. Her people brought back a number of artifacts.
If you need something tracked, Scout Harding is your woman.
If only it were that easy. After 800 years, we can't just look for tracks. Barring enchantment, cloth and leather will have long since rotted away. Only metal and stone remain recognizable. Complicating this are recent pieces the Avar left behind, and of course ancient pieces dating back to Tevinter. Fortunately, thanks to some period-specific buckling, I've been able to track our last Inquisitor.
What do you have, Professor?
Everything so far points to the shore not far to the south. There was some sort of battle near the shoreline. They were in a hurry. The scouts reported an island near an Avar fishing camp, but the Avar won't say much about it.
I'll find a way to that island and see if there's anything useful there.
Excellent. I'll continue to study what's been found. With luck, we'll both find some answers. Also, one of my research assistants, Colette, was investigating an old structure to the north. I'm not certain it's related to our investigation, but it couldn't hurt to check with her.
Right. Let's have a look. We're gonna be busy for some time now. It's good. Okay. So, anything new in the hinterlands apart from the damn cages? But where are we now? We are in the Prospect Basin, so it's only right that we finish what's in the Prospect Basin. So, let's venture off. You know, I would so live in one of in like a tree house, like an actual elven tree house. I'd so live in one. Ooh. Oh no, don't tell me. At least it's easy to get out of at those situations, eh? Guys, enemies? No, they're not. Lovely. Just one more shard and we can head back to Forbidden Oasis.
The veil is wobbly here.
I was going with spicy.
What? Let me check. Sensing. Sensey. Definitely wobbly.
That kind of looks like a lizard, a giant lizard's face. Hmm. Alright. We'll make our way back to the Forbidden Oasis. Yeah, it's... Now we know what these shards are for. Unlocking mystical doors. You know, if I was if I was given that Dream Valley game where you interact like with all the Disney characters ever made and such, I'd so play it. Just saying, because it looks like such a relaxing game, and I could use a game to just chill, just to chill and play. Here we go. What is with you guys?
So, the Vince moved in. Wait, is that a chest? Yeah, it is. Jagged axe. I'm pretty sure that it's weaker than my current weapon, but we'll give it a look. Yeah, it is much weaker. This one goes first. Oh, brother. I see now. So I guess from here on out, I will not go back to that door, those doors, unless I've collected a large amount of shards, like maybe 20 or something, or at least a whole area's shards. Okay. Also, I hear that my good friend, Guppy starts her brand new job next week. It's good. I mean, the last job, you know... Oh, look at that, rift. The last job was what most people enjoy doing on a daily basis. Oh, jeez. Do we even stand a chance? No, we stand no chance at all.
Yeah, we stand no chance. No. Clear path. Okay, so level 20 and above, eh? Right. So, am I to assume that all rifts in this area are just as dangerous? Can only be. Or we're here? No. Here. Why is that thing so powerful? Is everything here just OP? Where? Just gotta keep moving away from it, and then it will. Yeah, then we'll eventually lose sight of it. Chance to.
Not a bad spot to camp.
Right. The savages speak to their gods in the cave passage. They're called the Mouth of Echoes. They light fires and feed them with green spruce and shout their questions into the deep. They say answers come to them on the last whispered echo. Superstition, we laughed. And now Razikale is silent and madness descends. I can only think, what if? What if there are irregularities in the veil here? What if we could secure the Avar cave and bend it to our purposes? The slaves are gathering materials. We will build a shrine to the Dragon of Mystery, implant foci into the walls, cut sacred designs into the stone. The better to hear her with, we will hear her voice again, or we will die. I might have misunderstood that whole thing, but But I think maybe they were starting to believe into um they were starting to believe whatever the savages were believing in. Right. Are you serious? Now let's not attack it, please. I don't want to get killed by a creature that may be docile in nature.
Inquisition soldiers, we lending a hand?
All right.
Demons still scare you, dear? After all we've been through? Might you have suffered some form of injury as a child?
You and yours are the broken ones.
Because I have been trained not to be afraid.
Being scared of things that are scary is normal. Your training is the weird thing. Ask anyone who's not one of you. It's like you're scabbed over or something. Makes me wonder what else you don't feel.
I feel everything in the proper measure.
Right.
Okay, so it just seems that the Frostback Basin is too advanced for us at this moment.
Because you're not.
So I can only guess that we must
Well, just ask.
I can only guess that we just trail back and do some more leveling up. By the looks of the place, no less than level 20 is permitted. Otherwise, we're going to get our asses handed to us left, right, and center. So still. Judge the prisoner.
We can't fight a god. The Elder thinks nothing joy.
Alright, I'll judge him.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment. Where you will sit in judgment.
Who will I judge?
Who will I be judging exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
Still more lives in my hands.
You are a beacon of law, Inquisitor, as others retreat from responsibility. But this needn't be bloody. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Yeah, sure. Let us see what we can do.
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you.
Let's see who we have to judge.
This was a surprise. After you return from the bogs, we discovered this man attacking the building with a goat. Chief Movran the Under. He feels slighted by the killing of his Avar tribesmen, who repeatedly attacked you first. What should we do with him? Where should he go?
With a goat?
You answered the death of your clan with a goat?
A courtroom? Unnecessary. You killed my idiot son, and I answered, as is my custom, by smacking your holdings with goat's blood.
Don't look at me.
No foul. He meant to murder Tevinters, but got feisty with your Inquisition. A red-headed mother guarantees a brat. Do as you've earned, Inquisitor. My clan yields. My remaining boys have brains still in their heads.
Is it called gibbet?
I don't know. He could go on that... what's it called? A gibbet? Chief Movran. He'll be placed in a gibbet to serve as an example to... someone. Then, probably released.
Gibbet? Gibbet? Gibbet?
You could poke someone's eyes out with those horns. Oh, there's more? Fine. We'll see what they have to say this time.
Knight Captain Denham, Inquisitor. He awaits judgment for serving the Lord Seeker at Therenfall Redoubt. I knew some of the knights who died there. I asked to oversee his sentencing. The Envy Demon perhaps fooled the Knight Captain, but following his superior's orders nearly destroyed the Templars.
Huh.
I hope the Knight Captain is lucid enough to understand what he's done.
I only did as I was told.
Knowingly or not, you condemned your brothers and sisters to death.
You would have done the same if you hadn't abandoned the Order. I served faithfully. It went red after what the Lord Seeker told me to do.
He's a loyal soldier, so I guess we can take him in.
You tried to deny the Inquisition. Now you'll aid it. Assign the captain to a patrol and have him lead us to the Lord Seeker's Red Templars.
Yes, thank you. I can serve.
A loyal soldier should not be killed unless he is too loyal. Now let us go and see what missions are available for the Inquisition. But first, let's see what she wants.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death. The court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
We'll save the Empress.
Don't worry, Josephine. We'll protect the Empress no matter what.
I pray you're right. If the hints from Therinfor are to be believed, we are all in terrible danger. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
Warn the Empress.
Does Celine know about the threats against her? Can we send word?
I've sent messages to the Empress, but it's impossible to know if she's received them. I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor.
This one I know I need to level up a bit more. Because I do remember the last I did like attend the ball or wherever it is personally, and I struggled to beat the enemies there. So instead.
Can you arrange what we discussed earlier, Ambassador?
I found the money. The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you. All right.
At your service.
Right. Nothing here. So any that's busy. Busy. I'm just gonna try and go on different missions, that's all. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Let us venture to the western approach. We can only try our best to explore these places before we venture any further.
The city has agreed to send us 5 dozen guardsmen.
Not raw recruits. With luck, they'll know which end Agrippa's sword by.
Yeah, let's go ourselves. Venture forth. I'll take Cassandra this time. And Solus. So, yeah. These the people I was lurking for have finished their streams successfully. Which reminds me,
The Western approach. Congratulations on the promotion, by the way. Between the sandstorms and the vicious wildlife, we haven't made it far out here. One of my men got too close to a poison hot spring and gave me a slightly delirious report of a high dragon flying overhead. In short, this might just be the worst place in the entire world. Be careful out there.
Well, it's good to know what I'm in for.
Sorry I don't have more for you. We intercepted a Venatori messenger and, persuaded him to give up the orders he was carrying. We have them here. This entire place. It just feels like something's not right. Be careful.
right. Now let us see.
Dispatch for you.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
Redeploying and abandoning the mine. Yeah. What's the level up? Right. Let's see here. Best way to know the area's level is by taking on a rift, see how we fare. Level 11, this is good then. Decent location for us to level up.
Some shit's getting an arse full of arrows.
Probably the Frederick or of Seralt.
Junk, please ship to some tit. Signed, Rubbish.
What happened here?
None of these poor sods have knives or shit. Who'd do this?
Anybody that is looking for an easy prey. Chandra used these symbols long ago to mark trails to hidden locations. They are often mistaken by passerby as simple carvings in the rock and trees.
Chantry symbol out here. Odd.
Lovely. Tell me we won't be fighting that creature.
It depends. We could. Just want to rearrange these abilities. I'd rather much prefer my strongest attack remained where it belonged. And this goes over there. Thank you very much. And another spotter. How do you like that? I must be like the only Inquisitor in history that has done this much work in their life. Most Inquisitors like to sit in their prestige offices and just drink wine, eat the most succulent food and everything. With me, here I am fighting giant spiders.
This was an atrocity. We will put an end to those responsible.
So they led them out this way, and yeah, they got ambushed. Right.
Who did this?
Looks like machines. Machines in this area? It says get the Templars whatever they want, no questions asked, so stop asking. They want refugees and travelers. We get them. Marius. Really? Do we even have time for that? Venatori. What, was I just supposed to kill some hyenas? Kind of taxing for just a damn hyena. need to head back to camp so that we can replenish our supplies.
Inquisitor.
See what's over there. Ah, okay. Another Ocularian, I think I remember, if I remember correctly, they're called that. Obviously one behind that rock, so let's just go ahead and claim it. But first, let's handle the rift. Huzzah! army.
Inquisitor. Inquisitor, I've something for you.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
Yes, there we go. Okay, so it turns out that I've been muted this whole time and I didn't even know it. That's cool. Anyway, I was just basically saying, I've mostly chosen around this time to start streaming and all because I like to focus on American audiences, i.e. the friends I've made so far. You know, so I can get better support this way. But then again, it's not fair that they support me and I can't support them back. Because by the time they want to start their streams, then I'm already in bed. Really, I have no reason to complain or anything as of this moment. It upsets me greatly that I created that thing for nothing. Hmm. Guess who scores in armor? You do, Sandra. Just 2 more levels and you can have it. Zoden Prom, wholesome streamer, yet he barely brings any wholesomeness to the table. All he does is talk about things he doesn't like and things that he's got a disagreement with and such and such and such. I think I'll end the stream an hour early. No reason other than just wanting to get an early night's sleep. Yeah. 11 o'clock, I think I'll end the stream. Just for the sake of getting an early night, usual. So that I'm fresher for tomorrow night, once human. Discover a campsite and establish at least one Inquisition camp in 10 places. Lovely little achievement. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna end the stream right here. Simply because, yeah, I'm just not up for the whole number of hours, you know, that I usually do this. But anyway. Tomorrow will be different because it will be with Sniper and one's human. And what I'm most excited about this is that, well, it's one's human. It's actually quite an exciting game to play, especially when you have somebody to play it with. Anyway. I'd like to thank everybody who came and anybody who is still around. Thank you very much for your support. I'll see you guys tomorrow night with same time, same place, maybe even for longer stream because it's once human. And yeah, I'll check you guys then. In the meantime, take care, and as always, God bless.